Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online.
Good day everyone. Welcome to My Zone Online School. I'm Teacher Hartung and our theme this week is saving water and changes in the sky. Now boys and girls, before we start our lesson, let's sanitize. Now remember, if you don't have any sanitizer, please remember you can always wash your hands with soap and water. Now let's see what we'll do today. In today's lesson, we'll do past tense, phonics, and multiplication. Let's start this part of our lesson on page 9. Now here we are looking at past tense. Now it says there, all verbs do not add D or ED in their past forms. Some verbs have their own past forms. And then it says, these are some few examples of such words. Now this means basically, boys and girls, that these words, when they are changed to the past tense, then the whole word changes to a different form. Now let's quickly look at these examples. The first word is the word go. If you put go in the past tense, it changes to went. The word think in the past tense changes to thought. See changes to saw. Drive changes to drove. Sing changes to sang. Read changes to read. Now you will see for read, the past tense version is spelled exactly the same, but they are pronounced or they are said differently. So you say read and read in the past tense. Make is made. Break changes to broke. And the word write changes to wrote in its past tense. All right. Now therefore, number 1, it says you have to complete the sentence with the past forms of verbs given in the brackets. So there you will see you have your sentence, then you have a blank space, and at the end of the sentence you have a word in its present tense that you have to change to the past tense to fill in the blank space. Now let's read number 1. She, blank space, beautiful songs. Now there you see the word sing in brackets, and that means you have to change the word sing to its past tense. Now on the board, I also wrote this example for you, so let's have a look. We said we have to change the word sing to its past tense, and then the word sing changes to sang. So this is the word that you will fill in the blank space. And then your sentence will read, she sang beautiful songs. And there you have your sentence completed. Now let's try be together. Now the sentence reads, Tom, and then there is a blank space, a goal for his team. And the word that was in brackets is the word score. Now you have to take the word score and change it to the past tense. So it changed to scored, because here you just add the D at the end of the word. So now your sentence reads, Tom scored a goal for his team. Now remember everyone, you need to have a good look at the word in brackets at the end of the sentence, and then you decide how you are going to change it into its past tense. All right. Now everyone, I'm going to leave you to finish your sentences. So I will see you shortly after this break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
Now let's start this part of our lesson on page 10. Now here we are going to do phonics. And today we are looking at the A and A digraphs. Now these two sounds sound the same, but when you write it, they look different. The first A is with the A and the I letters, and the second A is with your A and Y letters. So they are called A and A digraphs. Now let's look at number 1. It says fill in A, AY or A, AI to complete the words. Now you have to look at the sentences, and then you have to look at which A you are going to use to complete the words. Now I want us to do A and B together. So I wrote these sentences on the board. Now the first sentence reads, Ben has a snail. Now if you look carefully, boys and girls, you will see that this is the AI digraph that we have used here. So snail is written AI, but it is still pronounced, or you can still hear the sound A, snail. All right. For B, the sentence reads, Ben and Pam likes to play with the ball. But for this sentence, you can see that we are now using the AY digraph. So it is the AY digraph used in the word play. But we still hear it as A, also A, but they are spelled differently. Okay, now that is for number 1. You have to now go ahead and finish all or complete all the other sentences by looking at which digraph, AY or AI, you have to fill in. Now let's quickly go back to the page and have a look at number 2. Now number 2 says you have to choose the correct words to complete the sentences. Now you will see the words there in the little rectangular block, and just below it you have all the sentences that you must complete. Now let's quickly look at the words. These words are sustain, tray, rains, waste, hay, day, and straight. Now you must read the sentence and then you must choose the correct word to complete each sentence. And then for number 3, it says you have to write a sentence with the word that you have not used from the block above. Now you go back to your list of words in the rectangular block and then you look at which word you did not use. And then you go ahead and you write a sentence with that word. Now remember, boys and girls, when you write your sentences, remember it always starts with a capital letter and it always ends with a full stop. Now everyone, I'm going to leave you to fill in all the missing words and write your sentence. So I'm going to see you after this ad break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 10 different languages.
Let's start this part of our lesson on page 11. Now here we are doing multiplication and it says there that you have to find the product for the following multiplication sums. Now there in the table you will see on the one side you have your 2 times table and on the other side you have your 4 times table. So for your 2 times table, all the sums there is a sum that you have to multiply by 2. And under your 4 times table, all the sums there is what you have to, or all the numbers you have to multiply with 4. Now let's quickly look at the first examples. Right. Now on the board, over here I have the first example for the 2 times table and the first example for the 4 times table. Now the first one says 3 times 2 and my answer there is 6. So the sum says 3 times 2 is equal to 6. Now over here I made this little diagram or these little groups for me. So let's see, I have 1, 2 groups with 1, 2, 3 little buttons in each group. So if we say 2 groups with 3 buttons in each group, how many do we have altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there you see our answer is 6 as well. Now let's try the next example for our 4 times table. Now this sum reads 10 times 4. Now my answer says that 10 times 4 is equal to 40. Now here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. Now when we have to multiply 10, that's actually kind of nice everyone, because this means that we can go ahead and count in tens. So we will say it is 10, 20, 30, 40. And that means that is the same as our answer. All right. Now, boys and girls, I want you to try and do all the other multiplication sums on your own. Now, remember, if you have trouble, you can always go ahead and make groups for yourself to help you get to your answer. All right. Have fun, everyone. I will see you shortly after this break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
We have come to the end of our lesson for today, boys and girls. Now, remember, before we go home, we need to sanitize. So, let's make sure we put enough sanitizer on our hands and we make sure we rub it in. And remember, boys and girls, you have to wait for your hands to dry before you touch anything. Now, before we say bye, I asked my friend Zoshi to come along and say goodbye with me. Oh, hi Zoshi, there you are. Will you help me to say goodbye to our friends today? Thank you, Zoshi. Now everyone, Zoshi and I, we are now going to do something fun. So from us, it is goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, MyZone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.